Venus in Libra, how it shapes your personality and life. In astrology, Venus is the planet which rules our love style. The zodiac sign occupied by Venus at the time of your birth describes how you express your affection for others, as well as the things in life you take the greatest pleasure in. In short, it shows how you love and what you love. If Venus is in Libra for you, then that can translate to mean that you are easy to be with and a dynamic talker. You have good manners, and show balanced consideration across the board, like leaving a fair tip in the restaurant. You are graceful, charming, an elegant dresser, and probably do not like to use obscene words. Sometimes you veer toward people-pleasing, which can look empty if only meant to avoid an argument. Cardinal quality and air element. Venus in Libra shares the cardinal qualities and air element. Libra as a cardinal sign means that you will not find a cardinal person slacking off. Cardinal signs are full of vim and vigor, and possess a drive and ambition that is unmistakable. Enthusiasm and a zest for life fill the cardinal individual. Libra as the element of air means this sign gives you room to breathe, widens your lungs, and as an air sign, you have a strong need to feel liberated and free. Strong magnetism. If Venus is in Libra for you, then chances are that you have got style, and you know it. You know how to put people at ease, and this quickly endears you to a potential partner. As part of a twosome, you are at home, and this can make the other feel like part of something intimate and special. You are witty, mentally clear and tactful. You know when to move in, and when to create distance. Your friendship style. At the party, you are the one meandering through the room with a tray of cosmos, and simultaneously introducing people to each other, with the ease of a social pro. Your mind is clear, so friends value your insights and advice. When it comes to the give and take, you make sure things are balanced, and will make it right if it is not. You are drawn to stylish and smart friends, that will make you look good, too. Creative expression. Your flair for language could lead you into writing, making speeches, drafting policies or acting. Your social finesse helps you grease the wheels in any profession, and can get you ahead, especially in sales or business in general. Consider going into a partnership or collaborating, since you thrive when working in tandem. Keep the love going. These Venusian Libra natives are so charming also, because of their high-strung convictions as far as romantic relationships go. The confident approach to fair play is the one factor that makes their partners realize just what luck they had stumbling upon them, a truly blessed encounter. Actions definitely speak louder than words for these natives, and they won't let any opportunity pass, in which they could express their endless love for their chosen one, or struggle against the oppression of the poor and helpless. Moreover, they won't like it when their partner starts badmouthing, or overly criticizes them, because that'll just create a negative outpour of emotions. They prefer it to be a peaceful and exciting atmosphere, filled with plenty of fresh ideas, ready to be put into action. Winning your heart. Intelligence intrigues you more than anything else, and as you set off to observe whether the pretty man or woman at the bar has what it takes to be your partner, you might appear as aloof and distant. But that is only a temporary appearance, because once you determine that the other is similarly generous, kind, and smart, only then do you reveal your deeper motivations. Settling for anything less than the ideal would be a crime against your own desires, so that's out of the question, to begin with. As a Venusian Libra native, you are deeply aware of what your woman wants, what she desires beyond all doubt, and how to achieve that with perfect efficiency. Romantic and loving to a fault, these guys will make any and all compromises, in order to deepen the bonds. While they may seem cold in the beginning, that's only because they're trying to carefully analyze the potential relationship, but this gloominess rapidly turns into enthusiasm and affection later on. Venus in Libra woman. Women born under the Venus in Libra have the depth of emotions to work with children, take care of the elderly, or do volunteering work. They are so generous and kind that just by helping others in times of need, fills their hearts with inner gratitude. Personal fulfillment comes very easily in this regard, because there is no lack of people who need help. Furthermore, these women try to stay away from age-old sayings and stereotypes, as they consider that these only strain the relationships between people. During the time Venus is in its retrograde phase, they should stay put and try not to cause any waves, because they can quickly gather up like a snowball, and produce some very bad situations. It's better to wait, let the gathered energy serve as their guide during this perilous period, until the planet comes back floating overhead. These women have a greater purpose to aim for, not just individual fulfillment, and this is clear already from their humanitarian tendencies. Venus in Libra man. The men born with their Venus in Libra tend to be very rational and logical, as well as factual and objective, and these men prefer it this way, but when it suits their goals, they will act in deceitful ways nonetheless. Unintentionally forgetting to say something important, or adding too much spice to some details, there are plenty of ways in which they can achieve what they have in mind. Venus feminine charms ooze off on this man, making him realize that finding a partner with whom to spend his life is one of the most important things, quite essential actually. If you think he even tends to become very romantic, if he finds a reason to, this urge is even more glaring. He may appear as pathetic at times, or overly sentimental, even clingy, but that's how he expresses his feelings. And he is exceptionally honest, to begin with. If you can't appreciate it, then this is probably a sign that you should look for something else. You might also reach the same conclusion when you notice that women seem to gather up around him, like bees to a pretty flower. Jealousy sets in, and there's nothing you can do. Social values. A Venusian Libra native is deeply fascinated by the social debauchery of people. The extravagant spectacles that they put in front of a public when out in society. They like efficient collaborations in all aspects of life, because this is their path toward self-fulfillment. Romantic ties are perceived as being essential, the very source of their vitality, thanks to the influence of Venus on them. Marriage is the next and final logical step on this path. They despise negativity, vulgar discussions, ignorance, and superficiality. These things are the marks of human degeneracy, and their Libran descent teaches them to seek balance above all else, both optimism and pragmatism in equal doses. With a deep sense of what is beautiful, and how to search for it in accordance with their own principles, these natives tend to be very attractive individuals.